scheduled for one fall and is a six-man tag team match. Making their way to the ring, they are the team of David Young and the Naturals.
In professional wrestling, like all sports, losses and losing streaks are a part of the game. But for this man, David Young, it's almost as if losing has become contagious after 54 consecutive defeats. This week on Impact, he joins the Naturals in an effort to finally get back on the winning track.
Three live crew, we be dropping like bang.
And their opponents, they are the team of Ron the Truth Killings, Conan, and BG James. They are
Three different backgrounds, three contrasting styles, three charismatic individuals with one goal, to ensure that Ron the Truth Killings gets what he deserves, a title shot at the new NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett. This past Wednesday night on pay-per-view, the Crew, Director of Authority Vince Russo, they came up with a triple Jeopardy match for Jarrett. Now Jarrett beat Conan and BG James, but think about this, Don. The World's Heavyweight Champion was pinned by the Truth. 1, 2, 3.
Have you ever heard a crowd any louder than they were at the Asylum Wednesday night when they were all chanting 1, 2, 3 to Jeff Jarrett? It humiliated Jeff Jarrett. Ron the Truth Killings got a little bit of revenge. He didn't get his title back, but he let Jeff Jarrett know that he's just right around the corner.
Speaking of Vince Russo, earlier we heard him say to the American Dream Dusty Rhodes, our judge this week on Impact, that he needed his help, that Russo had a problem. What do you think that was about?
I have no idea, Mike, today, but I do know one thing. It was enough to intrigue the American Dream Dusty Rhodes because he looked up and said, you know what, I gotta check that out. So I'm sure we'll find out what that's all about.
Conan
just drills him.
in the ring with Andy Douglas of the Naturals, catches him with the Rolling Thunder Lariat. There goes Chase Stevens over the top and down to the floor at the Impact Zone.
Conan coming out like a house of fire as he's raining blows right now down on Andy Douglas, and there's Ron the Truth Killing the BG James getting a few shots in while they're at it.
That right there is a 3 live Crew triple team beatdown.
Now you've got to be wondering about David Young. You can see he's not in the ring. He's staying out of the ring. This guy has lost 54 seconds. Ron the Truth Killing plants it perfectly right into Andy Douglas.
Perfectly placed top rope leg drop by the Truth, the former two-time NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, who's just really asking for what he really deserves, and that's another shot at Jarrett and another chance to win the NWA title.
Oh, BG James right here. Oh, man! Ron the Truth Killing got all the way up and caught Andy Douglas flush.
BG James for the cover on Douglas. Naturals tag partner Chase Stevens in to make the save, and you just brought it up earlier. Where's David Young during all of this? Standing on the ring apron, and now he's finally able to put in some blows on BG James.
Well, think about it. David Young, it's getting in his head. 54 straight matches, he's come out on the losing end. I think he feels like if he's not the one getting pinned, then he doesn't count it as losses. Oh, BG James with a double clothesline.
Took down both members of the Naturals. Stevens down, Douglas down. Let's see if the Crew can capitalize on this advantage. Let's see if BG James can get one of his fresh partners, either Conan or the Truth Ron Killings, into this 6-man tag.
Oh, and BG James gets the tag on the Truth, and now David Young is tagged in, and there he goes as the Truth gives Chase Stevens one for good measure.
Off the mid-ring exchange, David Young shoots the Truth off into the ropes, stuck to the clothesline.
Oh, look at that ability, that agility.
Flying forearm springing off the ropes by the Truth, measures David Young, almost as if he dares him to get to his feet.
Yo! Catches it right on.
The offense, it may be unorthodox, but it's certainly effective, and they get the win, and they get the pin by the Truth on David Young. He lost again.
the winners of the match, the 3 live Crew.
Oh, and 55 bites to the head. David Young again on the losing end as he caught the former NWA champion at the wrong time, and it's 55 straight for David Young.
Great teamwork by this trio.
What?
Not that. No, wait a minute. This is some awfully familiar music, Don. I'm anticipating the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett, and that's exactly who we get.
I'm the world champion. You're damn right I'm the world champion, and you know it. Right here.
at the King of the Mountain.
Hey, boys, celebrate all you want. But there's two things you guys will never, ever be. Number one, the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And number two, the first ever in the history of professional wrestling, King of the Mountain. But I got a little news for you. This Wednesday on pay-per-view.
Wait a minute. This Wednesday on pay-per-view, looks like the world champ has been interrupted. Interrupted by the judge, by the American Dream, the charismatic Dusty Rhodes.
Well, maybe we'll find out what Vince Russo has to say to the American Dream as he comes out here. You don't see the look on Jeff Jarrett's face. He's not happy.
Let me talk to the King of the Mountain up there. There's a little problem we having with you. Vince Russo has conversated with me. You know what I'm talking about? He said he got a problem with the NWA Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Jarrett. Well, let me tell you what. I helped solve that problem. That problem has been solved. On the second anniversary of pay-per-view, June the 23rd, you will defend that world's heavyweight title, and you will defend it against Ron the Truth Killings.
That's what we wanted to hear. The Truth gets his title shot on June the 23rd.
Hey, Truth. Hey, listen up. You came to me when you won the world's heavyweight title the first time. You said, Dream, boy, this is something else. You know, I finally got my shot. You know what I mean? What did I tell you? I told you then, I said, Truth, a black man did not win the world's heavyweight title. A man won the world's heavyweight title. And on the 23rd, a man will win the world's heavyweight title from Jeff Jarrett. And that's a fact. You can bake on it, baby.
Tell it like it is, Dream.
Let me add a little something to that. Jeff Jarrett, you call yourself King of the Mountain. It's a long way down to fall from the top of the mountain. I'm gonna be the man to knock him from the top of that mountain. TNA, second year anniversary, June 23rd. And it's also gonna be my second anniversary of whipping you and taking that NWA World Heavyweight title. Can I get an amen?
That's all fine and dandy, Truth. But this Wednesday on pay-per-view, you bring your crew. And Dream over there, you bring the DOA. Because the King is going to be bringing his court. And I promise you, there will be a public execution at the Asylum this Wednesday.
What does that mean? The King is bringing his court. There's going to be a public execution Wednesday on the